Okay. So y'all wanted a room tour, so I guess it kind of has to start out here. Wyatt, what's that up there? Depending on the angle, I'm not at the right angle, but that's a Mickey. Wyatt, are you ready for bed? Are you ready for bed? Okay. Oh, gift shop's closed. It's closed. I want one of those robes. They have the Riviera robes, like bathrobes. Take home. I guess we could walk through here. It's closed, but coffee shop in the morning, wine bar in the afternoon. Okay. Oh yeah, the lounge. Which, you know, we don't really get to lounge. You probably have really cool stuff on the shelves, but oh, I think it's one of Walt Disney's cameras. And his hat? Wyatt, come see. Oh, this is cool. And like a postcard to his mom. Right there that he wrote to his mom. Wyatt, that's Walt Disney's hat. And a camera. Mickey's a little scary. Oh, and the Grimm fairy tales. Oh, these are like real books. Huh. Oh, Wyatt, look at this. Oh, Wyatt. Polino and Pluto. So this must be like the Italian version of books that we... Italian and French. I'm coming. Oh, this is cool. Man, I want to stay in here all day. I like Belle when she got that library, right? It's all in the resort. Oh, look, the penguins from Mary Poppins, Wyatt. He's more excited about this castle over here. Go push a button. You ready to go home?
No. Okay. No, okay.
Okay. This is Wyatt's drink. His specialty cocktail. And he thinks this is Tower of Terror, so he's...
Stephen!
He made it.
Stephen! You get it, Stephen.
Shh. What number do we need? Do you remember? 8, 7. See if he remembers the number. Yep.
Okay.
He does. He's smiling too. He's so proud of himself. That's it? What's the numbers? What is it? What's the number? You gotta hit unlock door in the Disney app.
It's not. Ow, 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 ow.
You smashed my baby's fingers.
We blow kisses.
Oh, you gotta blow a kiss it.
Shake it. Shake, shake,
Shake it, shake it, shake it. Like Poppy said, shake it off. Shake it, shake it. Okay. Okay, we can't video that because you know it's Wyatt and he won't hesitate to moon everyone. So close the door. Let me close the door or everyone will be seeing Wyatt's butt. Alright, so Dawn and Colleen wanted room tours. So keep in mind, this is the cheapest. No, it's not the cheapest. So here at Riviera, they have the Tower Studio that only sleeps 2 people. It literally just has a Murphy bed and a bathroom. The standard studio, which is what I wish we had. The preferred view studio. We have a preferred view. I don't think it's preferred though, because the standard view has a view of the parking lot and they get the view of the Epcot fireworks. The preferred is more points and we see the Skyliner and Caribbean Beach, which isn't that great. I don't know why it's not switched, but it's not. So when you walk in, this is nice. I feel like every house should have a ledge right by the door just to collect stuff. We use it for the iron because there's also a plug right there, so it's easy to iron right here. And then you have a hook, coat rack. Wyatt hangs the park bags, and it had to be the Disneyland side. They wouldn't let us do the Disney World side. And then we have this foyer, which is kind of where we put his stroller because it's out the way. But it's also a pain because it blocks the closet. Those are bags I bought to bring home for all the people who requested them last night. It's a pretty big closet for a hotel room. That is where Wyatt's friends go to make sure they get home safe. That is only for his friends. That is some powder I had delivered from Sephora via Instacart and some ears because I have ears everywhere. Iron. So this is stuff that Ziploc bags and garbage bags, that's ours that were in our owner's locker. This is another compartment. This comes with the owner's locker to organize your stuff. This was extra pillows and blankets, which Wyatt has since opened up and used. And then Ben did laundry today because he's Ben. So this is my clothes that I don't like in the dryer. Yeah, my ears. I have ears everywhere. But it's a pretty big closet. We got a full-size vacuum cleaner. So why it spills goldfish everywhere. You want to vacuum it up again. Ironing board. This is like a breaker box back there. Yeah, must be breaker box. So these are our owner's lockers, which has been well worth that investment. So, I mean, it's unpacked right now, so there's just junk in here, but like, so it comes like with these compartments. Anybody can have this, even if you come once a year, truly. Like, this is not a DVC thing. It doesn't have to be anyway. So, like, it's compartmentalized. You can keep whatever you want here. They don't look in it. So we have like our ponchos, popcorn bucket, fan, toiletry stuff. Like, we check the expiration dates on all the medicines. They won't expire. Like, we even have thermometer, nebulizer. So we don't have to pack any of this. Lens cleaner for glasses, syringes, toothbrushes, all that stuff. The bottom one, I think, is where I have like I bought dishes from Walmart because, so in a DVC studio, so in the 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, you get real dishes, but in the studio, you get paper dishes, which kind of sucks if you want to reheat your leftovers. Sorry, see, this is why these videos have limited viewership. So like, I went to Walmart. Actually, I had them delivered to the resort. Like, we have these like plastic dishes and some cheap. Look, I literally have ears everywhere. It's ridiculous. Like, a flour set was like $12 because sometimes you just need actual flatware. Popcorn buckets, packing tape, because we tape all the liquid stuff before we leave so it doesn't spill everywhere. And then we throw like extra coffee or whatever in here. But I don't even know how much we pay for this, to be honest. It might be like $100 a year, something like that. But I mean, so far, and then like, I'll leave bottled water because we're coming back for Labor Day. So I will leave bottled water, chips, goldfish, whatever we have left over that won't expire by Labor Day in there. So it's here. When you get to the hotel, it's already here. All our toiletries and everything. So, and then we just kind of do this. And call that a day out the way. There are certain DVC layouts, I guess, the studios. And like I said, studios are the cheapest ones. Like, the 1 and 2 bedrooms are like the size of our houses. So I don't know why Benson Dupree is watching or where he went, because it's not that big of a room. Where are you? Why, where's Daddy? He said he don't know. So some of the bathrooms are like this. It makes you think you're getting 2 bathrooms. Not really. So one side has the shower only, which I've hung stuff to dry in here. Why he likes to come in here to hear himself talk, because the acoustics are good. And then, so this side has the potty. You close it off, but this isn't working in this room for some reason, so it's a good thing. It's just us. And this side has the sink and the shower tub combo. So like 2 people can take a shower at once, which is great. Quicker. This is something else, like, so this comes with the owner's locker. You just put all the things in there you might need. You don't have to pack them. Oh, I like this too. Oh. That is nice. Magnifying. So that's better. Full length mirror. Yes. So while like me or Ben is dealing with Wyatt taking a bath, like the other grown up can go take a shower. It helps. So like the thing is, this is why Polly kind of is winning right now for us. So Polly has a sink in both sides. So like this one would have a vanity and this one. So that was great. Like really. And then like, again, remember this is the cheapest kind of DVC room. So, but it's amazing how much the little things really help you have a nice trip. So in a studio, you just get like a little kitchenette. So garbage can, fire extinguisher. They give you like extra paper towels. You get dish soap, a sponge, paper towels, extra stuff like that. And they give you the coffee to start off with. It helps to have the extra sink because that's my dishes that go in the owner's locker that need to be washed. But you get a toaster, ice, and then they give you like, you know, this blows my mind because it's plastic wrapped in plastic and they're going green. So I don't know. Yeah, we did a boardwalk studio New Year's Eve 2020 maybe. Hope and Ellie were with us. Ben loves the board. I like the boardwalk area, but like the room, I mean, it was okay. But toasters and like you don't realize. And they all kind of have different tools. Like this one has a corkscrew and a can opener. Some of them have just one, just the other. That's why I bought my little sheet knife set from Walmart because you never really know. And then I always get the Instacart, Publix, Walmart, whatever. They come deliver the day we arrive, like stuff that, you know, snacks, whatever. Things that can be done in the microwave, DiGiorno, little pizzas or ramen noodles, Easy Mac, that kind of stuff. Ham, bread, all of that. We got the microwave, we get the big coffee pot. That's great. What is good about this is, okay, so like in the hotels, you just have the beverage cooler, which really doesn't cool beverages even that great. This is like an actual, little bit bigger refrigerator. You know, it fits like a whole big thing of juice. And it has a freezer compartment, which is how I did those hash browns. Did those in the toaster, they came out pretty great. Why'd stop? So the cool thing about a lot of the DVC studios is they sleep 5, but the way that they do that is good and bad. So depending on how long we're staying, we've learned that it's so much easier just to unpack your suitcase. It's just easier in life. But when you sleep 5, you lose a dresser. But you gain a twin. So, I mean, ideally this is where Wyatt would sleep, but that's not happening. Wyatt, are you going to sleep in this bed? Wyatt, you sleeping in this bed by just Wyatt? Yes or no? No, he's picking at his feet, but no, that's a joke. I think when we stayed at Boardwalk, Hope slept on that little mini twin. She did. So not all the DVC resorts have 2 nightstands either, which can suck because you need somewhere to put your stuff at night. But this one does, so that made Ben happy. And then you have, so Riviera is it's just a hotel with some Disney stuff on the walls, I thought. He needs a Band-Aid. But then I started looking up like Riviera hotels, and this is kind of what they look like. So I guess it is on theme. It's a cute little detail. we call this Ben's bed because, yeah, Wyatt's not sleeping by himself. And he went with his butt out because, you know, he has no shame. So, you do get 2 drawers down here. They're a decent size. I mean, they fit most of Ben's clothes in one and Wyatt's in the other. I'm relegated to the suitcases. I guess I could have used these 3, but whatever. And the bed's high, so we put our other 2 big suitcases down there, just like the ones at Pop. And the closet's huge, but we have those owner's lockers that have to go somewhere too. So Wyatt saw this, and I actually showed Tucker on FaceTime, and right away they said, "It's Lightning McQueen, it's Lightning McQueen." So they knew this is from Cars 2. And so it's also a pull down though. So it's a full size queen. And then it's the 101 Dalmatians back there. And there's a light. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't turn on until you pull it all the way down. Well, I didn't move the coffee table, so. Meet all of Wyatt's friends who came on this trip too. And 2 new ones have joined the party that we'll be going home with. Rocket and Groot. See, like, he loves this bed, but he's not going to sleep in there. And then you get a table and chairs. Nice to have. This coffee table also has 2 pretty big drawers. We put our shoes in there. Are you talking about Honey? Talking about Pooh Bear? And then this is the preferred. Like I said, I think the fireworks would be more preferred to me, but yeah, so they're all going to end up being pull downs, I think. So Polly had the pull down in April. And I know, so we'll be staying at Floridian for Labor Day, and they just converted to the pull downs because, yeah, I end up on that thing with Wyatt because he ain't going to sleep by himself, and it's not pleasant for a grown-up. Ben's just hanging out. It's this Caribbean beach. And, of course, the Skyliner's not moving because it's too late. And that's our view. Colleen said, "Hey, Ben." And like, so what's weird is today we stood here. Yeah, Topolino's is up there. So we got to see like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy this morning at the window. So, I mean, that works. So today we stood here and we watched in awe people from right there in those buildings at Caribbean Beach walk right around down this sidewalk and to this pool, which I feel a little conflicted about. On one hand, it's good because if we have friends and family staying right there, then obviously, yeah, come swimming with us over here. But at the same time, we spend a whole lot of money to be able to stay at these resorts for 50 years. So it's like, stay over there. But it's a two-sided coin because I could see myself, you know, being one of those people that's like, hey. Also, as DVC owners, we are allowed to have guests. So maybe that's what they were doing. So I'm trying not to judge because we have had guests come and park their cars at our resorts because we don't park cars and we do get free parking at our resort. So we took some deep breaths and let that one go. But yeah, you're right. And so of all the DVC pools that we've seen, this is probably the smallest. I mean, it's really, really nice, but compared to like Animal Kingdom Lodge or even Boardwalk, Floridian, like even Bay Lake, like it's just not that big because they just didn't have that much room, I guess. So I don't know. I guess maybe in time they'll see how that goes, and they might do like they do at Beach and Yacht Club, walk around checking magic bands constantly. I don't know. And I mean, it is literally right there. Same thing on the other end. So that's like a little beach. You could go play, but obviously not swim. So like the same thing on the other side of the resort. Like if you're on that side of Caribbean Beach, the Riviera Skyliner station is much closer than the Caribbean Beach Skyliner station. So we read vlogs at one point, like everybody from Caribbean Beach was coming over here, so the people who were staying at Riviera couldn't get on the Skyliner or whatever. Not a problem for me because I'm not up that early anyway. But I'm like, okay, let's not be Karens, because I mean, literally, they're practically on the same property. In fact, every room at Riviera, we learned, starts with an 8 because it has something to do with whatever buildings they tore down to build this resort. So even though we're on the 7th floor, our room numbers start with 8. It's like 8-7, then a number. So that's why. So I mean, I guess technically, the Caribbean Beach people, it was theirs. I don't know. But I mean, it would be cool, like if you had family, like for us, if we had family and friends staying at Caribbean, we're right here. It's basically the same place. So, yeah. Wyatt had a blast going down that slide this afternoon. I didn't think he would do it because usually he's like, he wants us to do those things with him that he's not too sure about. Usually he's like, Mom, do it, Dad, do it. We have to do it with him. But he had no fear and went right forward and had him a merry old time this afternoon. And so the splash area, that was kind of weird too. So we go over there because Dumbo, whatever, fills up the pot and then it splashed all over the kids. So, Wyatt just wants to splash. Like, he hates babies. He ain't worried about babies. He's not gonna knock them down because he doesn't even want to go near them. But like the guy in the splash area is like, I need to measure him because it's 48 inches and under. And I'm like, what? Like, they don't. I was like, okay. I'm like, look, he's right at 48 inches. So, which he was, so they let him go play, but that was a first. I've never seen him be that. I've never seen him care anywhere like that before, so I don't know. Maybe it's just because Riviera is new. Who knows? Okay, so housekeeping. And that's the thing where I wanted to wait. So, I mean, of course, it's not like it was filthy because, Ben's here, but in DVC, they'll come change your linens, and trash and towels and all every 4 days. So the thought process is behind that is, this is your house. You bought it too. You take care of it. Treat it like it's your home. You clean it. Which is great if you're in a 1-bedroom and up, but like studios don't have laundry in the room. So you can, now they do have free laundry rooms that we can use. So like on the 4th floor here, we go and, you can do your laundry, but like, you gotta find time to do that. So, we've always kind of, instead of having this 2-bathroom setup, like there is room in here, like either in a closet or in the bathrooms. They could do like a washer dryer combo, 1 machine. But they don't. So you only they come change the towels out every 4 days. They come every day and take the garbage. They do that. And if you need more towels or if you need more coffee, like you can get it. You can call them and they'll bring it to you. But that is one thing that, it's not a luxury resort on vacation. you're supposed to treat this like your home. So, but I mean, with just us three, it's really not a big deal, like, at all. We just, I mean, we do like we do at home, literally. Hang a towel, use it again the next morning for your hair. It's fine. But yeah, that was the first. Like, they measured him at the splash pad area. Got out a stick and measured him. And like, he was kind of on a down slope because he's really like 48 and a half. But I'm like, really? Like, to me, as long as they're not like being crazy rambunctious and gonna hurt a smaller child, who cares? Because the little babies, like, their dads and moms were out there too, and they're definitely taller than 48 inches. So I don't know. But I think in time that'll probably go away. It's probably just because it's the newest one. All I can figure. And you get the cute, and of course the view that, you know, everyone posts. It's the Mickey and the railing. Everything is Mickey shaped. Oh look, why his bed's down now? And the lights on. So what is great about these rooms versus regular hotels, there are lights. It's like hotel rooms, for some reason, I don't know why, all of them, like any hotel, any chain, anywhere, there's no lights. But DVC rooms, it's like your house. They keep, you know, they drive that home, so you have actual functional lights, which is great. Like, it got to the point to where I was like just bringing a lamp and extension cords. Like, when we go to New Orleans for the weekend, I literally put a lamp and extension cord in my car because, like, you have to be able to see to do your makeup. See, this kid, I could choke him because he's gonna lay right here, but I have no hope of him sleeping there whatsoever. Even like at the Floridian, when it's Dumbo back there, he won't do it. So I guess that's about it. I wish... Yes, that is a good point too. Why sleep sideways? Like, literally, whatever way the bed is facing, he wants to be perpendicular to that. I don't... See, he's even trying in this little bitty bed. Be all at an angle. He's watching a new Baymax. I really hope he does fall asleep right here, but I know better. I do wish that it did not have carpet and that the whole room was hard floor. I think Saratoga maybe just got redone and they only have hard floor, and Polly I don't think has carpet either. So that's nice for the allergies. Oh, and see, the owner's locker thing, that's something else. Like, I'm telling you, the owner's locker, if you come once a year, it's worth 120, 150 bucks, whatever. Like, I leave my slippers in there. We leave, because, you know, these hotels don't have comforters or heavy blankets anymore, and I like it sleeping. I like a lot of blankets. Freezing when you sleep with 50 blankets. So we leave blankets in there. At least 3, I think. Yeah. Come out of there. It's just whatever you can fit in there. They do not care. It's climate controlled. You put in there whatever you want when you get here. So we put all the things that you always wish you had when you were on vacation, but you don't, like scissors, nail clippers, Harbor meds, just stuff, extra toothbrush, just so like when we come for a long weekend, we don't have to check a bag. We can just bring 2 pairs of clothes and good to go. But I can't wait till the days of the stroller are over, but you know, not yet. So that's about it. Yeah, and so the issue we have is, so DVC resorts do not allow pets. None of them. But I did have a lady tell me, but remember, they do allow service animals. So I understood what she meant. So, emotional support lizard, whatever, they do allow. They have to. She said we have to. So, before we get here, every time, even though they don't allow pets, we have to call them and say, we need a hypoallergenic room that a pet has not been in, because Wyatt has severe pet dander allergies. So we have to remember to do that 2 weeks before we check in. Usually we do that. We haven't had an issue yet, but you know. Yeah, on his locker, we leave even his cups. Like, I leave some bottles of water. That way the first day we get here, if I can't schedule the Publix to get here right, we already have water and snacks in there that can get us through the first night. And all the DVC resorts are pretty good about bell services. So if you get groceries and it gets here before you do, they keep your cold stuff cold for you until you get here, and then they'll bring it to the room once you get here. So that is great, honestly. I mean, we'll stay here again, but it's not my number one first and forever choice, honestly. We like Poly. Honestly, any of the monorail resorts, just because Wyatt's all about Magic Kingdom right now, would be our first choice. I keep hoping and praying and waiting for them to convert some yacht club rooms, because honestly, of every resort we have stayed in, all of them, DVC, non-DVC, whatever, yacht club is my favorite. It is like, it's just great. It's really, really nice, but it's not stuffy like Floridian can be, or chaotic like Poly can be, because you have so many people at Poly that aren't staying there, and it's just like chaos everywhere. Boardwalk, Beach Club, those are great, but we didn't want to buy into that because there's only 20 years left on those contracts, and Riviera was 50, so we can stay at those places with Riviera points. It's just a little bit more work to try and do that. But if they convert Yacht Club, I told Ben today, if they convert Yacht Club, whew, we might have to do some rearranging to get some direct points there to make sure we can stay there whenever we want to. In fact, when Wyatt walked into the lobby of Yacht Club yesterday we went to eat at Ale and Compass, it had been a year since we stayed there, and we just paid cash to stay there. Wyatt walked in the lobby and he said, "Oh yeah, he's back," talking about himself. Just so happy to be back at Yacht Club. He remembered where the bathrooms were in the lobby, and it's great. I really hope that they convert a wing, because we love that resort. You get access to the awesome pool that Beach Club has with the sand bottom, but it's quiet. It's just quiet. It's more muted, and that's kind of our thing. We have these awesome curtains I wish I had in my house. So, I don't know. They're building a new Poly Tower right now. It kind of looks a little bit like this one, which I don't know what's going to happen with that, but we'll see. Alrighty, so I guess I'm going to get this dude in his PJs. I can't believe he's still laying right here. Wyatt, can you say goodnight?
No.
He's not trying to go to sleep. Wyatt, look at Mom. Say, wave. Can you say goodnight?
Good night.
Good night. Can you wave? Say bye.
Bye.